Hello, everyone. I think we are live here. Let me just make sure and pull up another stream here real quick so I can see. Just to make sure. This is Jack here with Loud Bros pressure washing. Got my glasses on because I've been on the fucking computer for so long today. Feel free to drop any questions that you guys have into the comments below. Drop any questions that y'all have. And we're gonna start here in a second, okay? Let me get the live stream back up. Looks like we're here. We'll give it 1 second here. Let me get the calls on as well. I was a little bit busy today, so I do have to wait for the host. I do have to flip some chicken here in about 3 minutes. So I'm gonna set a timer real quick for that, and I had to go flip the chickens, but I should be able to speak my piece here about 1. Feel free to call in if you'd like. The phone number is 516-453-21. We're live, baby. 516-453-9356. Same as it is, right on the phone, right there for you. I wanted to drop in, tell you a little bit about myself, as always, just for the people that aren't aware. I run a pressure washing business, started June 2019 for that business, kept it going. Love to do pressure washing, and had a full-time job at a sales in a telecommunication company that sells internet, cell phones, all that stuff. And I did not like being there anymore. Boss was annoying. People I worked with were very annoying, really mean to me, really asleep human beings. I said, forget that. I'm gonna go pressure wash. I knew that I wanted to do my own thing. I'm a very disagreeable personality, so I can't really work for people unless they're very, very smart people. And I didn't want to work as hard. I was seeing people, they weren't doing what I needed them to do. They weren't working as well as I'd like them to be, and they were always talking down to me, making fun of me, thinking they're smarter than me, yada 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 yada. And so I started in June 2019. It gets cold here in Illinois in December. It gets warm again enough to pressure wash in April 2020. I quit my full-time job right when the coronavirus hits. Everything's locked down. Everybody's having a panic. It's a terrible time. I said, forget that. I'm gonna get this money. I gotta get this money. And I started my own adventure. At that time, managed to get ourselves up to about $60,000 last year, give or take $1,000, but made 60K. And that was largely due to how we marketed ourselves. So after we have this brief intermission, I'm gonna go flip my chicken really quick, and I will be right back. And then I'll get into all the nuts and bolts. And today you guys will see all the money that we spent for advertising. So I'll be right back. Stick in here. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them down in the comments. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I flipped the birds. If anybody has any questions, but main topic here, I'm gonna have to flip them again in about 6 more minutes. So we're looking at 6 more minutes. I'll have to flip them. But the main question here is, how are you marketing yourself to grow your business in pressure washing? Are you going door to door? Do you have door hangers? Are you doing online? What are you doing to market yourself, to get yourself ahead, to get yourself in front of the customers, to brand yourself, to find people that are open for the work? How are you doing it? What are you doing to do that? And today I wanted to go over the numbers here of exactly how we worked last year and how it worked, okay? Let me scroll right over. This may be a little bit small for you guys, but I'll bring it in just a little bit. It's a little bit too insane. Okay. So here what we're looking at is in Google pay-per-click, we spent $11,000 last year. Home Advisor, we spent $6,200. SEO, this is just organic for the website. We made $2,000. So this is the money we made. This is the spending column. Okay. So overall, obviously, Google, highest search intent, gave us the best return on investment. And this is not even optimized ads during that time. This was me finding out the complete negative keyword list that we had to find and utilize through trial and error. So this year I find that there'll probably be a lot higher return on investment and also getting better at the Google ads, obviously. But still, almost a 2.5x return on investment. And that's not even to say like the word of mouth that we generated on top of that, you know, or through the referrals as well. One thing that would have been nice to get a little bit better at, the referral number here, very, very true. But this word of mouth number, this is kind of where we put everything that we couldn't exemplify where it came from exactly. And then as well, organic, this is organic sighting. So this is the branding on your vehicle. So some people will say, and my partner didn't even have the craziest decal. He actually just had it. He has a truck and then he has one of those toppers for the back there of the truck, and it literally just has our logo and our phone number on there, and he still made $1,200 right off of that. So if anybody's saying out there like, hey, I don't really want to get my vehicle wrapped, that was one of the biggest things that I thought wasn't going to be worth it from the get-go. I thought, you know, that's a waste of money, etc. But still, to make $1,200 off of just having your vehicle wrapped, pretty awesome. As well, from Thumbtack here, we're seeing it. Spent about $540 and we made out with $2,200, a little bit shy of that. This one, obviously, best return on investments, over a 4 return on investment. In comparison to Google is about 2.25, and Home Advisor was literally at 2.5. Obviously, these can be better. As you know, we were initially not pricing our jobs as high as we should have, and like I was saying in the last video, we didn't have the minimums like we should have. So there's a lot more to be earned and gotten from here. And that's also to say that these numbers could necessarily be put into these to kind of, but I didn't really want to inflate them. I didn't really want to give a false impression here. So as you can see, the pie of the profit, basically the Google ads made up 43%, 27%, and then the word of mouth made up another 13%. So that's almost 90%. That is 83% of our work came from that. And if you attack in the referrals, literally 90% of our work came from that. And that's a good example of the 20-80 rule right there for you into effect. So that's what I wanted to say basically onto that right there is we did not do anything to do with, let me take this down real quick again. We did not do anything to do with like door-to-door sales or any of that. Obviously it may be worth it, but we just didn't do any of that. We worked, you know, probably 600 hours last year without driving and still managed to do this. So if anybody has any questions about this, feel free to drop them down below. Love to help you out with getting better with it, with understanding this kind of side of the things, because a lot of people think that the business is going to be very hard. And even at the beginning when we were doing our Google ads, it still worked out obviously not as profitable, but it was still profitable. And those initial profitability play things managed to get us to um, where we could get our negative keywords so that they could over time actually become better. So I think that is kind of just about all that is to be said, but there are so many other things that you can do with it as well. Like I'd like to, let's see if I have this from today. I don't think I have it, unfortunately, but even doing things such as which is what we'd like to test out this year, is like giving out pens, giving out coasters, giving out those thermos cups. You could do things of that nature. Let me just make sure I do have to go flip my chicken one more time. I'll be right back, you guys. I'll be right back. Whew. All right, I'm back. Sorry, very very sorry about that, guys. I have my schedule's been kind of messed up recently because I had started 3 hours of training in the morning, and then I do 3 hours of training with a coach for like business for the next 2 weeks, and it starts at 9 a.m. Central, and it ends at noon, and then it goes to from 8 p.m. Central to about 11 every day, maybe 11 a little bit later, but it's one of the sacrifices that you have to make to become better and get yourself further along in life. But it's been a lot of fun. So with that, that's kind of what I just wanted to kind of bring out to you guys today. A lot of people can say that the internet advertising is a waste of money, or it doesn't give you the returns. And my business, at least this past year, is a true testament to the fact that if you are able to learn how to do it, you can get the results out of it. And to be fair, you don't even have to really be that good to do Home Advisor. You literally just have to call the person that minute. You have to ensure that you're always calling people as soon as you get the lead in. And that's even how it is whenever I get the Google advertising. Mainly these people are calling me, and then it's just boom boom boom, just like that. You call them, you maintain the frame of it, and then you sell the job. You, with the intent you answer the phone, you set up the appointment time, you find out what's important to them, so that you have a kind of understanding of it, and then you go to the job. That's it. Easy money. But I do have to dip out here today, guys. I hope to have a better time tomorrow where I do this live, where there is an easier way for me to get all this done. So I hope you guys did get some value out of this. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them down below. If you could leave me a like, it would be much appreciated. It would help out with the algorithm a lot. And as well, I will be back tomorrow. Hopefully at a better time for you guys. Peace out. Hope you have a great day.